Sometimes one must carry. Sometimes you don't have to carry. Sometimes you can't carry. In this case, I had to carry because most of the team decided it was going to be, well, a lemming train. Hello and welcome to another World of Tanks video from Still Guns. This is Comet time. Well, it's, yeah, time for some Comet. Comet me, bro. Tier 7 British medium tank. One of those tanks that, well, it's difficult to play for most. It's hard to describe, really. I mean, the only reason I ever really wanted one is because there's one outside of Duxford, and yeah, I went to Duxford a ton. But yes. What makes the Comet special? Well, nothing really. I mean, in my opinion, the T-34-1 is the best Tier 7 medium. And many say that the Comet is one of those tanks that you need a lot of gold to use on. Not in my opinion. But sometimes I kind of wished that was the case. That I had a ton of gold, but as you can see I've only got 3 rounds. This is one of those times I just wished I had a little bit more gold. Just a little bit. Just a second, it sounds really high. There we go. Right. So, it's Himmelsdorf. And for some reason...
One's not what I call a fair fight.
For some reason, everything just slows down for me now. It takes ages to oh, what's the word? To load, that's it. It takes so much longer to load than it used to. I really don't know why. But as you can see, that leopard went up the hill and now it's gone down.
Where is it? That way!
I'm the only guy going up here. All we've got is 2 artillery and this KV-1S is running away. So oh god. From the get-go, this game looks like it was going to be absolutely fucking horrible. I mean, a single tier 7 medium going up to defend the hill? Well, I'll see your obituary in the papers. Or will I? You're going to see that those artillery are not too bad. You'll see. First target, ELC AMX. He is actually stock. Of course, I don't really know that at this point, but he's got the stock gun and he's no real threat. He doesn't have the 90mm. But still, I at this point, I don't know that, so it's best not to hang around.
Why are you still here? Thermal expansion?
Yikes, Panther. And, well, this is a poor shot.
Well, you know what they always say. You don't know until you try.
And now, oh, look at that. We have caught the Su-122A firing. And look at this shell arc. Boom! One shot! Fucking saved!
You should appreciate your good fortune.
Oh, just awesome. Everything was just healed at this point. But T-29. I was trying to hit his tracks, but he knew I was trying to do that. and his tracks have more hit points than my gun does. So, ELC.
I'll finish it off this time. Freakazoid.
As you can see, the ELC is doing something rather weird. I wouldn't consider this. Seriously? Well, he does have the advantage that for some reason my mouse likes to double click when I don't double click. Like, I don't know, it's hard to show, really. Oh, there we go. Did you just see that? I don't know. it's hard to tell, but basically both of the left and right mouse buttons like to click twice. They're not supposed to, but they do, and so it has a painful habit of sometimes turning off the bloody auto rail. As we're gonna see.
I'll handle this, Angel. Cover my back.
That shot just went completely out of sectors. I don't know. Where's the smoke I've got? I don't know. But the ELC does not is not my main concern. It's the guys up there. I mean, save for this ELC, who is no real threat. There's a Hellcat. Stock, thank God. There's the T-29 and a Panzer IV-H, who has a howitzer. If that guy uses high explosive, then I'm probably gonna be hurt. It is very good then that the SU-122A shows his worth once more and takes out the Hellcat. Needs to get prioritized, but this ELC has got through, and both the artilleries have opened fire. I'm more concerned with my own butt this time, and unfortunately, I am not gonna pay any attention to the ELC. Sorry, artillery drivers.
Enemy tank in our area, over.
You're such an OP.
And that's where this gun just doesn't work sometimes. It just fails to penetrate the T-29.
Cover my back. Charge!
And the Tiger won.
You should appreciate your good fortune.
Tiger 1 just took out my bloody driver, which is nice. And now both the artilleries have died. I couldn't really defend them. There's not much one medium tank can do against a horde of a light tank, 2 heavy tanks, and a bloody medium tank. So yeah, I've got this ELC and a T-29 on my arse. And they say lack of prioritization, but the ELC I could do without. He'll become a pain in the arse if I don't take him out, and besides, he's really easy to kill. So, T-29, it's your lucky day. Dead driver. At least I'm still a little bit more loot with this guy. Oh, come on, jiggle the tank. Ouch.
You're irritating.
Now pay attention to the minimap. We have this guy. This guy has realized the threat. He has actually heard my cries for help and has come back to assist. Thank God for Nachtwolf 74. And he just has to be a douchebag and steal my kill. Oh well.
I'll handle this, Angel. Cover my back.
I don't suppose it really matters. The guy saved my ass. Now we saw that Panzer IV fired at me, and he's using armor piercing. Such a noobiness. Seriously, if you want to do well in the Panzer IV-H, use the bloody 75mm. It's so much better.
I'll handle this, Angel. Cover my back.
So yeah, this guy is no threat. The Tiger is going to engage the T-29 whilst I take on this Panzer IV-H.
You're coming with me.
And that was some more armor piercing. Seriously, if you do want to use the howitzer on the Panzer IV-H, if you're in a tier 7 battle, either use heat or high explosive, and you only use armor piercing against all but the strongest targets. Use it on artillery, on something that cannot withstand its 64 millimeters of penetration. I can. And this guy's just gonna... Yeah.
Looks dead.
Goodbye, mate. And now it's time to
Not much to look
encase
at.
this Tiger 1. Comet, sometimes it's just too slow. But it's fast enough downhill to get round the Tiger and do some damage.
Why are you still here?
Die!
This angel, cover my back.
And T-29 is using 90 millimeters, so that's nice.
Without
So much for the enemy. So what initially looked like it was going to be a really awful game has suddenly turned into a just total rout. Yeah, the enemy forces did not commit too many of their tanks to the hill, which meant I was able to stave them off with the help of an ally. And we've both taken a battering. Thank fucking God. Unfortunately, we did lose the artillery. We have lost the Leopard, the KV-1, KV-1S, and the T-34-85, but it's all in... it's only 6 tanks compared to the, well, 11 that the enemy have lost. However, this flank is still not safe. As I go around to try and engage someone else, there goes the enemy KV-1S, it's 12-6. GW Panther arrives, doing something that you really shouldn't be doing in artillery. But these guys, at least these guys know that they well.
Hey, Shitty! Looky, looky!
At least these guys are going to go down with a fight. And the Hummel has been spotted as well, so I figure I'm just going to wait for the Hummel to come back. I know what they're going to do. They're going to try a shotgun. And there he is. Now, I've no idea what he was going to do. He probably was going to try and go around the T-29, and then I'm here. Now, let's just focus on this Hummel. Let's go into 116. Watch his left track.
I'll handle this angel. Cover my back.
That's the auto-aim. He's turning.
Hello?
I've just tracked him. But he's moving at speed. And now he is turning at speed. You know what's coming. Oh my God, this... You lucky fucking bastard! Oh, you can probably see why I thought it was hacks. I mean, I raged, alright. I was on such a high after getting 2,500 damage, and this guy just shoots me with like his gun has pinpoint accuracy. I mean, I've been much closer to a Hellcat in my FV304, and I've missed at point blank range. I'll show you what I mean. How'd you like them apples, huh? Yeah, missed point blank with an FV304, and this guy just shoots me basically on a whim. But at least it happens, because here's another example in the FV304.
Well, it kind of looks dead.
Yeah, it happens. And, yeah, I had no right to call this guy a hacker, but you should be able to understand. After such a blinder of a game, this guy can just shoot me like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, I may as well take the shot. Oh my god, it worked. So yeah. This guy, what was his name? Marvin 180303. If you ever happen to watch this video, I am truly sorry, but I hope you can understand just why I was frustrated. And as we can see, that was my ace tanker badge in the Comet. Very nice addition, very happy to get it. Oh god, the Comet, I just love the bloody thing. I mean, the Cromwell before it was bearable, but I just couldn't get it right. I just couldn't get it to work. I suppose it was because it didn't have a 100% crew. The Comet does, because I spent gold on it. Also, high caliber, 1,500 spotting damage, in addition to 2,500 damage. And 5 criticals as well, including that ill-fated bloody RNG shot on the Hummel. All in all, very, very good. 92% hit ratio as well. And since it was ×5 for the first victory each day, being 9th of May weekend, or whatever it was, 9,825 experience. Basically, 10,000 experience. Oh, God. For one battle. Oh, pretty damn nice. Yeah, that's gonna come in handy. I can't wait for the Centurion. Oh. And then, just look at the base experience, 1,310. It's not as high as I've had in the T150, and it's not as high as I've seen other people, but it's still pretty damn high. And kudos to Actvolf 74 in the SUNDF clan. Very good work. Now, I'm not sure if I call this carrying, but seeing this was a 45%er. And, well, look at the damage shared amongst the team. Was this carrying? I don't know. I mean, it's not like the sort of 10,000 damage carries I've seen. And it's certainly not like the 3,000 damage carry I did in my T150 on 2 separate occasions. But it's still something. Says a lot. When the top 2 players on the team have at least a gap of about 300 experience points between them. Well, between the second and third, that speaks immeasurable amounts about the rest of the team. And the enemy team wasn't too good either. How? They were supposedly the superior team. Don't always trust XVM. That is the lesson. And just look at their top player. He would have come fifth. Fifth! Ahead of one person who only did 166 damage. The KB1S who avenged me. So much for the... losing the ability to speak properly. Damage blocked by armor, 670. I would have preferred to know the potential damage, which would be something like 2,000. I don't know, maybe a bit less. I want to see potential damage, not what damage was blocked by their armor. I just want to see what potential damage I'm seeing, right? That's what I'm used to. Don't think everyone really... what's the word? Approves of that one. Yeah, I don't think many people approve of it. Still, very good game. Incredibly good. And I'm happy to say that the Comet has a permanent place in my garage. It shall never leave. Not unless my brother decides to hack my account somehow and sell it. And I wouldn't put it past him and his little friends. Have a good one, folks, and a good night.